on the news, you know, they're talking about the comet.
Yeah.
Wheeler's comet.
After it passed, people get lost, they would end up in the wrong home. What? And they keep telling people that this can happen.
When you say,
Jamie, what did you see?
Hugh, what did you see?
when you say,
The most underrated science fiction movie for you, my lovely English learners. Why is it the most underrated movie? How was it made? Why is it a success? And why you probably didn't hear about it. We're gonna talk about all of this today in our video while learning, as usual, the amazing English vocabulary together. You've been asking recently for something different, some other genre in the filmmaking that you can enjoy, and something that can be super interesting and can actually blow your mind. And I believe the movie Coherence fits perfectly for this description. The plot of the movie has a lot of twists and turns. So for us, in order to learn the vocabulary and follow the plot, we have to solve this puzzle together. If you'd like to solve it by yourself first, you can watch the movie and then come back for the video where we can all together go through all the little details and find out what exactly is happening in the movie. Because the plot will definitely twist your mind.
We are going to learn the American vocabulary, idioms and phrases from improvised dialogues, and train our listening to distinguish and understand a live conversation.
The most challenging thing was when Jim would come up and whisper in my ear and tell me that something absolutely insanely crazy was about to happen. And I'm just like, Jim, that's in 15 seconds. Like, how am I gonna do that?
Since its release, Coherence has become an international sensation and regularly appears on ranking lists of best films. Coherence. This is the upper level vocabulary, guys.
Coherence. Level C2. The situation when the parts of something fit together in a natural or reasonable way.
If a group has coherence, its members are connected or united because they share some common beliefs, they share the qualities, the aims, anything.
So I just had Kevin on the phone and this happened. It cracked. You dropped
the connection was like, no, I didn't drop it. It just cracked as I was holding it.
Cracked. To be broken, but not falling apart with the little pieces.
You gotta be kidding me.
As soon as Em arrives, she's saying that everyone is talking about comet, the Miller's comet. Yes, it's everywhere on the news.
I think it's the comet. If you have a Skype, it uses the
No, the interference is
That's
thing that
ridiculous.
things break.
Interference. Level C1. The act of getting involved in a situation where you are not wanted or needed.
It's been considered one of the best science fiction movies, and it's got even the awards for the screenplay without even having a script for the movie. How would it be possible, you would ask? So the director, James Burkett, wanted to create an independent movie. He invited his friends and his acquaintances to play the roles in the movie. His main condition was, so these people don't know each other. They are strangers to each other.
A lot of people ask us, how did we keep it all straight? How did we make something without a script that gets so complicated and so twisty?
Beth and Lee are from this house originally because they have never left. But the rest of us, we are not from this house. We are visitors.
We have 8 people who are playing couples. Em, that has a boyfriend, Kevin. Mike and Lee, host and hostess. Hugh and Beth. And Amir and Lori, the girl who used to date Em's boyfriend some time ago.
He's bringing Lori.
The Lori?
She's saying the Lori. We know that we never put articles with the names, yes, but here she does. Why? So when we want to mention some specific person, that it's not any Lori, it's that exact person, that's what she means with the article.
I didn't know that.
You know Lori. Long black hair,
Kind of in a
vixeny.
Vixen, a female fox, in old-fashioned way means an unpleasant woman who is bad-tempered.
It's my own little rescue remedy concoction.
Right.
It's echinacea, passion flower, little valerian, and ketamine.
Concoction, level C2. Something, especially a drink or food, made by mixing different things, especially things that are not usually combined.
Are you offering this to me? Because Lori is coming here? Well, I'm just saying. It's no big deal, but it's right here. Oh, yeah, that's you change your mind. This is nice. Where'd you get this?
when you
No big deal. Idiom, not important, impressive, or likely to be a problem. Nothing to worry about.
The director, James Burkett, shot his movie, to be precise, over 5 nights, because all the events are happening just over a night. He's been shooting the movie in his own house, having only 2 cameras, the budget of only 50,000. And James Burkett proved us that you can do a lot with little. The actors were allowed to move freely around. That's why we have some kind of like losing focus in the cameras, which might be a bit disturbing, but actually it gets this kind of extra effect of the mystery of what is happening. Before each and every night, people would come for shooting prepared only for their own role, absolutely having zero knowledge about others' actors' performance.
We were just forced to go with the flow. It was such a relief for me to see how magical that can be. I had to be aware of what each and every one was doing, and that told me how I should be reacting, or where I should go, or where I should be. So I really enjoyed the freedom and not knowing what was going to happen.
He wanted them to listen to each other, and he wanted to see the real reactions. Have you ever heard about any movie in the film history that had been made this way?
I read something this morning about a comet.
It was actually crazy because it affected the people.
In the movie, we see these black stops, interruptions, right in the middle of conversations or actions. They are not there just for nothing. These interruptions are showing us while the comet is passing. It creates some kind of a zone in which a few parallel realities are getting connected. As soon as you cross this black spot, you find yourself in the reality that you don't belong.
And I remember reading about this one woman who called the police and said, "The man in my house is not my husband. I killed my husband yesterday.
Awesome.
That's how I know it's not him."
This movie is about the decisions that we make and how they can change the past in our life. For example, now, while you are watching my video, if you would like to stop the video and watch the movie first, so you find yourself in the parallel reality that is watching the movie and then coming back to watch my video, or in the reality where you decide to watch the video first and then watch the movie, most probably with your family or with your friends. And maybe there is the third reality where you decide not to watch my video at all and just watch the movie by yourself. And there is the fourth reality where you decided not to watch the movie and just watch my video. So there are multiple realities happening right now at this moment, and depending on your decision, you will find yourself in that reality that will move forward. I hope I explained it in the most easiest way. As we've seen already the black interruption in the movie, we understand that someone has crossed already the black spot. And who is this someone?
I remember my school, they assigned each of us something celestial to do, and my sister got to be Haley's Comet. I was very jealous.
I've never met your sister. Have you guys met her sister?
Celestial, relating to the sky, or heaven, or outside this world. The sun, moon, comet, stars, etc.
Among these close people, there is one guy who doesn't know that his friend has a sister.
So, Lori, what are you doing these days?
I'm actually working with some outreach programs, and we work with at-risk youth. And
Are you still teaching the yoga?
I didn't do yoga. That wasn't.
Youth. Level B2. A group of young people. The period of time when people mostly are in their teens.
In her way back, she is asking, what do you do for a living? That's the nice question for you to remember if you want to ask what kind of profession the person has, yes, where he works.
What do you do for a living?
I act. It was called Roswell.
Oh my God, I love Roswell.
I was a series regular on that show.
Yeah, he was like the main guy.
She cannot recognize him at all.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's just one of those things where you know the character for so long, and then you see someone in person and it just doesn't compute. I don't know.
Something does not compute. Expression. Means. Something does not have any meaning, or does not seem possible, or correct.
Amir and Lori arrived late to the party. Two people who already crossed the black spot and appeared in a different reality.
What are you up to these days? Last I remember, you were like taking the dance world by storm.
I guess last time I saw you must have been when I was creating the dance show.
Be up to something. Idiom. What are you up to? Casual way to ask. What you've been doing. What keeps you busy?
You were taking the dance world by storm. That's an idiom, guys, that you can use when you have a sudden success in something, or you become a popular person with someone or among some people. So you can say that you've been taking something, whatever you are doing, by storm.
But then right before the premiere, they brought in Svetlana, the best dancer in the world, really. And they just offered me the understudy.
It's basically the role of a backup.
Understudy. An actor who learns the parts of other actors in a play, so that he or she can replace them if necessary. For example, if they are ill.
So we understand now that Anne doesn't want to let anyone take what's hers. The main idea of her character that we have to bear in mind to understand her final decision in the movie.
So she basically stole your whole thing. You have your life, and it's a shame that it happened because she doesn't hold a candle to you.
That dancer cannot hold a candle to you. It's also an idiom, guys, an amazing idiom, which means that that person is not as good as you are, or he is much worse than you are.
Oh my God! That happened to my phone tonight. Exact same thing.
Shattered?
No.
Yeah. This is what they're talking about on the news.
Shatter. To break suddenly or cause something to break into small pieces. Severely damage something.
Okay, I got blue glow sticks, red glow sticks, and green glow sticks. Wow. I'm just gonna go check and see if the power's off in the whole neighborhood.
So this is house 1, with 2 broken phones and blue glow sticks.
The whole group of 8 people now coming back to the house, which is kind of their house, but it's from a different reality. In this reality, also these 8 people made a decision to go outside and look at the comet. And they appeared in a different reality as well.
That was awesome, right?
Great.
I didn't even see this get knocked over. Did anyone see that get knocked over?
I didn't know that glass was out here.
Knock over something or someone. A phrase. To hit something or someone so that the person or object falls down.
Hugh wants to go outside to the house that has lights and ask them for the phone to call his brother.
What's the box?
That was at the other house.
Why the f did you take
I
that?
thought I saw you put it down.
I did not touch that thing.
What happened?
Amir says, I saw you put it down. That's why I grabbed it. But Hugh says, no, I've never touched this. He saw Hugh from a different reality who was holding the box, but not this Hugh. So put down. It's a phrase. You can use it with someone and something. But it has different meaning. If you use it with a person, I put you down, it means I dissed you. I kind of like made you look silly, made you look unimportant and criticized in front of everyone. And to put things down, that's just the simple action. To put something down, to put on the surface of something, like on a table, for example. And it also has the meaning to write down.
Oh my God, it's okay.
Oh my God.
What?
These are pictures of all of us.
Who took the pictures? What these pictures mean? What the numbers mean?
I'm going to go back over there. I'm going to ask to use their phone, and hopefully I can get in touch with my brother. And if they're not there, I'll just leave a note.
No.
Right? No. That makes sense, right?
Be in touch. Get in touch. Keep in touch. With someone. A phrase. Level B1. To communicate or continue to communicate with someone by using a phone or writing to them.
He would like to go back and leave them the note that he says, it makes sense.
Makes sense. Idiom. To have a clear meaning. It is easy to understand. To have a good reason or explanation.
And while he is writing, there is someone outside, and when they open the door, they find the exact same note with exact same handwriting on the door. So now there is a house with ping-pong paddle, their pictures, red numbers on the back of the pictures, and 2 notes.
If there's another one of me, I want to see me. Let's go. Look, I'm over this. You're gonna go? I'm getting sick of talking about it. I'm getting sick of writing about it.
Be over something. Idiom. I'm over it. Means to lose interest in something. To be done with something.
I'm sick of it. Of these pictures, numbers, papers, I want to find out what's going on. The expression to be sick of something has the full variation, which is to be sick and tired of something.
Sick of it. Sick and tired of it. Idiom. Be angry, bored, or annoyed with somebody, or with something. That has been happening for a long time.
It's Mike, Laurie, Kevin, and Emily who go, while Hugh, Amir, Beth, and Lee stay.
We met exactly same 4 people.
They had the red glow sticks, we had the blue glow sticks. That was the only difference.
So they must have opened the red box when the lights went out.
They realize that there is this dark zone.
And then there's this weird zone that's even darker than the rest of it all.
Oh, we went through that.
Yeah, we went through that. We went through that when we went down there.
What? Expression to go through something is to cross it. You can drive through the city, yes. You can go through mountains. When you are walking between or inside, Hugh notices that the box with glow sticks that is open is blue one. He and Amir have red glow sticks.
They're 2 separate realities, and presumably until the comet passes.
Until the comet passes.
Okay.
Presumably. Level B2. Means you think that something is probably true. You're not certain about it.
So you can say, oh, you know what? I presume he is an actor. So you kind of like believe that he is an actor, but you are not really sure.
We started it, I guess, when we went to look to find a house with lights.
What if we've already interacted with ourselves?
Interact. Level B2. Interact with someone. To communicate, react to someone, affect each other.
That's the action of doing something together.
So we're collapsing on ourselves right now.
Not if we stay separate from each other.
Okay,
It's too late. We've already been there.
Collapse. Level C2. Suddenly fall down, fall over, or cave in. Fail to work correctly.
And now they have this idea that as soon as comet passes, the decoherence will disappear and they will have to remain in that reality where they ended up.
Who did you see when you were there?
Lee.
Okay, Lee's not here right now.
She's taking a nap.
She's taking a nap.
Right, but so it's different then.
To take a nap is to sleep. Usually people say it when they assume that the person would not sleep for a long time.
I'm gonna go to that house and I'm gonna blackmail myself. I'm gonna leave a note.
Blackmail. Level C2. Make someone do something against their will by threatening them or to harm them.
So no one knows that Mike has left. The whole group thinks it's the same Mike. Lee wakes up.
I don't know. I'm still like, I don't know if I'm woozy from the drops or if it's like.
What drops? What drops?
Woozy. Feeling weak or ill. And unable to think clearly.
Sky echinacea, golden seal, and
Beth starts explaining what the drops are, which gives Em the clue that she's heard about it already.
hey, where'd you get this? This is so cute.
Oh, I got it at Galaxy, that thrift store.
Oh, I love that place.
I know.
That's great.
It's such cute stuff.
You remember, guys, we've seen exact the same situation at the beginning, right at the beginning of the movie. Now Em is 100% sure that she is in the wrong house. It's not same Beth and Lee that she had met at the beginning.
Where'd you go?
I need a drink.
Where'd you go?
Just drop the letter up.
You got like 5 minutes.
It's like 45 minutes, dude.
No.
He believes he's come back after 45 minutes, while Kevin tells him he's only been gone 5, indicating that they're both from different realities. In the meantime, Hugh and Amir decide to sneak away back to their house. They take the book and the box that they brought over.
So you remember they brought the box with a ping pong paddle. But now when they gather their things, they take the box with an oven mitten. This is the house that has got an oven mitten instead of ping pong paddle.
Sometimes people just fit well.
Kevin is having a conversation with Lori. We know that they are exes.
Like that Sharks game. Come on, you can't tell me we don't fit well. I had to do yoga for a week afterwards.
Recover. Level B1. Get better. Become well again. Return to a normal condition. Usually after illness, accident, shock, or trouble.
Interesting, yes, guys, because we remember that Lori at the beginning said that she was never doing yoga. She was never even teaching yoga. So now we understand that's a different Lori. But how she appeared in this house, what do you think about this situation? Please write in the comments as well. I would definitely love to know your opinions.
Hugh and Amir return, but a completely different pair of Hugh and Amir from all the others that we have seen previously. This Hugh has a different type of bandage on. They both have blue glow sticks.
A random object.
Candle or a book or
The oven mitt.
Or a ping pong paddle.
or a ping pong paddle, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Random. Level C1. Happening or chosen without any definite plan, aim, or pattern.
And now this group has an idea that they have to mark the house with a random object to understand if they appear in the house, what kind of house it is. Things are starting going from the beginning, but we've seen the end of it when Hugh and Amir already got the box.
Okay, so we've got the box.
Yeah, and it took all night to figure
Let's
that
mark
out.
the house.
It took us the whole night to figure it out. Yes, what it means to take the night. When you say that it takes me the whole day or the whole week, when anything connects with time, it means the amount of this time that you spent on doing this. Yes, for example, it takes me 1 hour to get from home to work. It means I spend 1 hour going to work.
We stay together, keep our heads up, nobody wanders off. We can get through this.
Thanks, coach. Yeah.
Get through something. Expression. Come successfully to the end of an unpleasant experience.
To keep the heads up, it means to stay positive and nobody wanders off. What is it to wander? The spelling with the letter A.
When you say
Wander. Level B2. Walk around, or move around, without any clear purpose or direction.
Why I've mentioned the spelling over here? Because there is another word with the letter O instead of A.
I wonder how different those numbers are from the first box.
Let me check.
So if the word wander with A means to walk around without any particular purpose, yes, or a reason, wander with the letter O has the meaning to think about something that you are not really sure about. You kind of like guessing if it's true or not. Please mind the spelling in the words. The difference you can understand only in the context.
Original Emily is curious and pulls out the notepad where she had written the numbers from the stolen box down and discovers that instead of red ink, she has written the numbers in green ink. Hugh then shows her his phone and she sees that it's not cracked, as it was at the very start of the evening.
The first box that we got, we had a random item. What was your random?
At this point, it's all a mess. People have ended up in houses and realities in which they do not belong.
The stapler.
No.
What?
We had an oven mitt.
And ours was a ping pong paddle.
What? Mine was a napkin.
The movie is incredible, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had good time solving the puzzle, who is who. Thank you so much for staying with me until the very end.
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh, wow. This is